Hi guys, and welcome back to Colour with Joanne. In today's video, I'm going to be doing my completed pages for the month of September. As you can see, I have quite a lot. So before I start, this channel is not for children, it is an adult-only colouring channel. I'll just pause you while I move. So first up, we have Flowers, black background, colour by number by Questopia. I did two in here for this month. I did this one. I'll see if I can get a better angle. Yeah, so I did this one, and I did this on the 1st of September, and all I used was my Boldmere alcohol markers. Then I did this one. Yeah. I did this the 13th of September, and I used my Stadler felt tips for that one. So that's that. Next up, we have The Crown colouring book by Edric Coburn, I think. And I did this one. I did this on the 13th of the 9th, and all I used in this was alcohol markers. Next up, we have Trains, colour by number by Colour Questopia, and I did this one. I did this on the 7th of September, and I used alcohol markers. Next up, we have Interior Designs, black background by Colour Questopia, and I did only one in here for this month. And I did this one. I did this on the 5th of September, and I used alcohol markers. So that's that one. Next up, we have large print, colour by number for adults, volume 1 by Colour Questopia. And I did this one. I did this on the 9th of September, and I used Stedler felt tips for that. And I love the way that turned out. 2 minutes. Next up, we have Care Bears by Colour in Heaven. And I did this one. I did this on the 4th of the 9th, and I used felt tips for that one. Oh. Next up we have Dirty Dancing, colouring book, and I did that one with Johnny and Baby. I did this on the 1st of September and I used felt tips and markers for this one. Next up we have Large Print Volume 2 by Questopia, and I did this one of the fruit. I did this the 19th of September, no, the 9th I did this, and I used Bold Mia alcohol markers for that one. Next up we have You Are Loved, again by Questopia. I did this one. I did this on the 2nd of September. I used Bold Mia alcohol markers for that one. Next up we have Mum Colouring Book, Black Background by Questopia, and I did this one. Now I did muck up on the colours. I thought number 7 was red and number 8 was peach, but it still came out okay. I did this on the 2nd of September and I used Stedler felt tips. Next up we have Downton Abbey colouring book, and I did this one of Lady Edith and Anthony Strallen. This is my first picture in here. I did this on the 2nd of September and I used alcohol markers. Next up we have Dazzling Patterns, colour by number by Questopia, and I did one in here. I did this the 4th of September and I used gel pens. And I did use some glitter. Next up we have Mandala, colour by number, black background by Questopia, and I did 2 in here this month. I did this on the 8th of September and I used alcohol markers. And then I did this one. Again, I did this on the 8th and all I used was alcohol markers. And I like the way that turned out. Next up we have Wonderful Winter. This one is not an old book, but it's an old book, if you know what I mean. And I did this one. I did this on the 11th of September and all I used was alcohol markers. I'm sorry if I'm not my cheery self tonight, but like I said, we had to have my dog put down yesterday, so I'm a bit upset still about that. So I hope you understand. Next up, we have Halloween Black Background by Questopia, and I did this one. I did this on the 11th of the 9th and I used alcohol markers for that. Just a quick reminder, my Questopia colour along starts the 1st of October and run, which is 2 weeks today, and runs until the 31st of October, which is Halloween. So next up we have 50 Shades Freed, Dots, Lines and Swirled Colouring Book. Now I'll give you a sneak peek of what now I am in the middle of a one in here. Yeah, I'm in the middle of that one at the minute. I haven't got that finished, but ta-da! I did this one of Anna and Christian. I love the way that turned out. I did this on the 1st of the 9th, and all I used was a black Stedler felt tip for that one. Next up we have Horror and Nightmare Creatures, black background. This is a book I am wanting to finish, hopefully this year. I did this on the 5th of the 9th and I used alcohol markers for that one. Whether or not I get it finished for October, I don't know. Next up we have Holloway Nightmare. This is the brand new book. But like I said in the flip through, I don't recommend it for children. And I did this one. I did this on the 11th of September and all I used was alcohol markers. And I love the way that turned out, especially the orange against the black. Next up we have Buster's Brilliant Colour by Numbers. I did this on the 16th of September and all I used was felt tips. Next up we have my brand new book, Whimsy Girl, Celebrate Holidays and Festive Occasions, colouring book by Hannah Lynn. And I had to do one in here and I did this one. And I love the way this turned out. The dress, the hair, the balloons, everything. I did this on the 16th and I used alcohol markers for this picture. And I love the way it turned out. I think it turned out really beautiful. So I'm happy with that. Next up we have Summer by Colouring Heavy. Colour Questopia, sorry. And I did this one today. I did this on the 17th of September and I used alcohol markers. Next up we have Highlight Reel by colour Questopia, and I did this one today. Now this is the picture from Backyard Bugs Colour by Number Insect Colouring Book for Kids. I did this the 17th of September and I used alcohol markers. Next up we have Line of Duty, Dots, Lines and Spirals Colouring Book. And I did this one of Dot Cotton, that's his nickname, and I used a blue gel pen and I love the way it came out. It looks better on camera actually, but yeah, I love the way it came out. I'm a big Line of Duty fan. So, and lastly we have Spring Scenes by colour Questopia, and I did this one. And I did this the 17th of September and I used alcohol markers. So that is my colouring book finishes for the month of September. I'm doing them early because with everything gone on, especially with my dog, I just didn't feel like colouring anymore for this month. So if you've enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you would like to comment, then feel free to do so. So in total this month, how many pictures have I? So in total I've coloured 25 pictures for September, which is a real boost for me because I never usually colour this many. So thank you for watching, and I will see you all soon. Bye.